So the early days were pretty chaotic. I had one grooming instructor, I had a social work intern. Back then, I knocked on doors for a good 3 years before somebody actually agreed to fund us. And when the city actually came in to help with $100,000 towards the building that we have now, everything started to snowball and we finally took off. Since we started, we've helped over 600 parents and children through our program. We have 100% job placement. We've got some of our graduates now making $70,000 a year or more. 5 have started their own grooming businesses. And we've seen 62% so far navigate completely off of welfare and be self-sustaining on their own.
When Natasha presented her findings and the work she'd already done to being able to establish a school where these women could learn to groom dogs, it was a very interesting proposition. But it was more than interesting, it was well thought out, had a lot of data and so forth. So to me, it's like the kind of projects we like to see. We like to see ones that we consider to be investable with predictable outcomes.
We are super excited to be working with Launch KC now because they're starting to match us with mentors in the community that can really help catapult what we're trying to do.
So Launch KC's role in this is, if you think about a traditional accelerator that's focused on high growth startups, it's that same premise. So how can we provide some grant funding? How can we provide mentorship? How can we provide the right educational underpinning to help the grooming project move from the high social impact that it has to being a high growth business, a high growth social enterprise?
The single biggest growing pain is space. We've got people drying dogs in bathrooms. We've got employees working in closets because we've grown from 9 employees to 25 in the last year. We have long wait times for dogs to get groomed. It's about 2 months. And we had over 300 applicants last year, and we can only train 20 at a time. Well, we actually found a building that's just one building over from ours that was for sale. So we'll have 16,000 square feet. We will add a workforce development and doggy daycare. We will triple the size in our grooming school. We'll be able to graduate about 80 or 90 students in our grooming school, and then we'll be adding a market rate salon underneath this roof as well for the folks that want somebody grooming their dogs that has a little bit more experience.
There's been a lot of disinvestment on the east side of Troost. I think everyone in the community knows that. And so the fact that the Grooming Project is investing on the east side of Troost is significant not only to this immediate community, but just to Kansas City overall.
In the last 7 years, we've really had the opportunity to do an experiment. A lot of people talk about how breaking the cycle of poverty is this big, scary thing that can never happen. But if you just start problem solving on an individual basis for that family, it's really not that hard. But the missing piece often is that living wage trade. And I believe that that's the unique thing that we bring to the community, and I hope that you might consider investing in us.